Ahoy dear merchants, pirates and sailors. Lately I got the new game. I like it very much. It's called Dead Reckoning, and I like it so much, so I wanted to have something special for this game, as I found out that basically there is a lot of I can do for this game to be more, let's say, atmospheric and so on. So without further ado, I will continue to the what I made for this game. So my add-ons is basically called Living Ships. I will explain you that later, and it's compatible with the retail version. I mean with the box from the cardboard, as well as for the captain's chest with the wooden chest, which made for the Kickstarter version. So first of all, I made plastic, let's say printed boxes, because that boxes original are from the cardboard, and when you have, let's say, metal coins and so on, that they are damaged very soon. So each of these boxes have a printed logo in the color of the ship, and there is also the ships, and all the stuff is fits to the box, including some starting coins and so on. So that's the first, and they are printed in color, so don't worry, you won't let's say you almost undestroyable, right? So that's the color will not tear out and so on. So this is also the blue one, which is not visible here. Each has a different logo. I used the Pirates theme on there, and I made one red because the game is made for the blind color people, but I love to have some red parts. I love to have the red colors in the game, so I made also the red parts here. In addition, you may notice in one of the boxes I create some kind of flags. In particular prayer color. I will get to these later on. I will keep one here, so I will show you. So that's the first add-on. As you can see, they fits the cardboard box without any issue, and also they fit the wooden box. So let's go to the next part, and this is the main part I want to show you. There are some special boxes. Let me go through these. This one is both the black cubes and the fires. You can see the store in here, and at the bottom are just buildings, and underneath them are just the original building from the game, the wooden parts. These are from the Kickstarter, the resin buildings in here. So everything stored in this one box, and in this case the lid is holding magnetically, so it will just not fall out, right? It's pretty strong magnet on here, so you need to use some force to do it. The wood is also looks like wood. The plastic, you print it from plastic, and the rest of it in the gold color, so looks nice, I believe. So next one is the for the cargo, represented by this. I also made these, and there is visible 3, so it represents 3 cargoes in here, and this small barrel is like represent 1 cargo. So again, hold it by magnets, it won't fall out, and so on. And last one is particularly heavy. It's for the coins. I have the metal coins on there. Again, the original box is the from the cardboard. I don't think that it will hold very well. So you can notice this is the purposely made some damage on the chest. Here. Okay, let's push this aside and bring back the flag here. So, and finally, why is this called living ships? Because originally in the game, when you are using the ships, it always looks the same. This is a yellow ship. So if you upgrade the ship, you don't know what is actually upgraded, because it still looks the same. You need to look at the player boards and so on. And I do not like that. So I want to know what kind of ships I am meeting on the seas and so on. So that's why I made this particular let's say upgrade. So like I said, it's called living ships, and this box fits the let's say dice tray, as you can see. Yeah, I will remove it because I need to find out how to place it in the boxes. So I made it so it fits the dice tray. So let's move this aside. And let me show you. These are 4 ships per player, right? You can notice that there are magnets here, and they are held magnetically also in there. Each ship in the default configuration has 2 empty spaces. I represent this just with the reds, nothing in there, and in this side is for the basic ship some parts. So these are the sails, and how many sails you have on the ship, you will put that money on this ship. So this is the basic ship. The number of these strips, the gray strips, means how much cargo that part can hold. So in this case it is 4 and 3, so basic ship can hold 7 cargos. The cargos are also represented by these small barrels in here. So there are 3, there are 4. So when there exists particular part which just holds on the cargo, you can count the barrels of that part. So let's move this sideways. And this flag, you can put it into the back or into the front as you wish. Normally it goes like this way. I will put it in front because this is a longer flag, and it holds by friction. Some people wants to flag going to back way because they like it more, but it's not realistic. But depends on their choice. But the magnets are pretty strong. You cannot fall out some by freeway, so it just holds on there. All the magnets needs to be glued to that particular part, right? So, and what is inside here? So if I open this all the parts which exist in the games, and the expansions. I made it and fits this particular tray. So in case you just bought the, let's say, 2 sails upgrade, so you may replace it 1 sail or replace this empty space, you put it here and put the new sails here. So now you have 4 sails like this, right? So the same applies for the cannons. There are double cannons, and there are one-side cannons. These are double cannons. Just put it in here. Now you can 3 cannons because you count cannons only on one side. This part you have 6 of them, but you count only the 3 because only on one side. The same applies for any of the upgrades. So you can see this is just sail and 1 cargo, sail 2 cargos, 4 cargos. This has no cargos because there is no any strips on there. And these are cargo upgrades. You can see this is a 4 cargo here, so you can replace it on here. In that case, you need to count it out, and so on. I also noticed that this holds also 3 cargos here, right? So that's basically the living update. All the expansions are included in this, and while you are playing, these ships will change according to your upgrades and so on. It looks pretty great, and I love it that games much more with this, because when you can see, if you look at the board, then you can see how these ships are upgrading, are different from each other and so on. So you can just estimate how many cannons, if you have if that ship is worth of that you attack it or not, and so on. So that's I was working on there. Let me show you the rest of the some upgrades. This means that ship can attack, right? So it's pirate flag on there. You don't have to upgrade the captain and so on. In some cases, it's better to move some shorter or smaller parts into the forward, so they are pretty visible and so on. So it depends on you. This the gold parts, pick this up here. That's adding the influence when you want to use it in the at the islands and so on. So it's pretty visible that you bring the gold to use as influence in here. These parts this represent small globus, and that's using for the searching special item in the game. Against pretty distinguished from the others. And my favorites are just like cannon with the explosion shells. This mark red and this mark red. So the other ships will be aware that you are pretty strong, and I believe they wish not to meet you at the seas and so on in that configuration. So that's basically all. Everything fits into also in the base game or in the captain's chest, wooden captain chest. It depends how much things you want to have it your expansion or not, and so on. So let me know in the comments how you like it. I spent a lot of work on this, and I will sell it on my Etsy store. And unfortunately, I have no time to let's say glue everything and prepare everything for you. So it will be sold in unassembled version. So you will get the magnets, you will get the parts, and you will need to glue it and prepare everything. So meaning also the putting this sails onto the masts and so on. But I believe it's worth of it. It looks pretty nice and brings a lot of atmosphere to the game, and you will love that game much more like I do. So thank you for the watching, and have a nice day.